Hi, this is Kara Burton with the Eastern Shore Public Library. I'm the library director here to welcome you to the future Eastern Shore, Virginia Regional Library and Heritage Center, due to open at the end of August 2022. I wanted to give you a sneak peek at what's been going on inside. Join me. Here we go into the main entrance of the library. As you can see, we have these beautiful windows installed that will let in a lot of natural lighting. In the front hallway, we have wonderfully tall ceilings that will act as a nice welcoming place for everybody in here. To our right is the entrance to the main part of the library. As you can see walking in here, let's envision a nice welcoming circulation desk. It will be nice and big to welcome all our visitors to come in that will be checking out all the wonderful books and DVDs in the library. Over to the right, we have the children's room. Look at the wonderful natural lighting that comes in through these windows. Can you imagine all the fun that the children are going to have discovering and creating in the new children's room? Think of all the wonderful books they'll get to read and take home and learn how to read here on the Eastern Shore of Virginia. As we walk back over here, we'll be entering the Library Commons. The Library Commons will have the computer area right ahead, and off to the right, we'll have rows and rows and rows of books for you to pick out. There'll be nice seating for those who like to study, and we have two great meeting rooms for people to gather. The people will be able to gather together with their nonprofit organizations to learn, attend online webinars, for students to have special tutoring. All sorts of wonderful meetings will go on here in the future. Let's go into the teen room and see what neat things are going to be going on in there. Again, they have some wonderful natural lighting. We'll have a special space for teens and young adults. And over in this room will be our maker space. Teens will be able to make new things. It will be a specialized maker space having audio-visual equipment for students to create videos, for all sorts of people on the shore to create oral histories for the Heritage Center. Audio-visual equipment is needed for businesses wanting to make podcasts, or students may want to do them podcasts. Lots of different reasons that we can use an audiovisual room on the shore. Who knows? They may grow up and get to work on WESR. As we walk into here, this is going to be our lecture hall. Also, you might want to call it a large group study room. Again, it has some natural lighting, but it will have shades that will come down to darken the room because we can use this room as a hybrid learning space. We will have the audio-visual communication technology that will enable presenters to show their programs from afar, and we sit here and watch them, or else we can have local programmers and people from all over the world can watch our programs here that we have on the Eastern Shore. This room will also be available for nonprofits to have meeting rooms and training. We'll also have a nice little kitchenette in this room for meetings. As we walk into here, we will be entering the main part of the Heritage Center. So this will have its own another entrance from the west side of the building. And as I turn around, you would walk in. We have another wonderful hallway. On the left, this will be our gallery wall. This will be a large blank wall that will enable us to have hanging interpretive signage, artwork, photographs, all sorts of rotating exhibits that will educate people about the Eastern Shore of Virginia and all its wonderful heritage. As we walk down this hallway, we of course have bathrooms. We have a family bath and a men's and women's bathroom. They have them X'd off because they just put the tile in. Very exciting. As I turn here to my left, this room will be the Eastern Shore room. Many of you know our Eastern Shore room, which has a special collection of books on the Eastern Shore. Well, this is what this room will be, so we have people from all over the world that come to use our special collections. If we turn in here to this other smaller room, this will be our memory lab. A memory lab is a room where you have equipment to scan documents, to be in a digitized media. We also would have equipment so that people can take their home movies that might be on a VHS tape and convert it to a digital format. Or you might have some family DVDs you could convert to a digital format. So you might have old audio cassettes that you recorded of your grandparents that maybe you want to have digitized. So this room will have all that type of equipment. We already have some of that in the Eastern Shore room now, but we are going to have additional equipment. But this will be a nice separate room, so you will be able to darken it if need be. Again, we have this room. We have a room on the left there is for our archivist, which we recently hired, that will be organizing all our wonderful manuscripts and documents and preparing them for projects to make them more available for the public. This room is the one where he will be using to process the new documents that come in. And then as we go into this great big room, this is what we call our archive room. I have to say this is not going to be open to the public because this will be a room that will be climate controlled. It will have compact shelving is basically shelving that can scrunch up on a track, so we can pack in lots and lots of shelving to hold lots and lots of boxes of documents that include, a lot of them are one-of-a-kind documents, rare documents. They might be letters, diaries, scrapbooks, photographs. This room also has a specialized fire suppression system that is different than the regular sprinkler system in the rest of the building. So the purpose of this room is to protect these records from the elements and to keep them well organized. When people need to view them, usually what is done is you would make an appointment to request something. We try to digitize items and have them available online so that it's easier for you to have a copy of it. But isn't this room wonderful? This is a really special room as far as there's not that many available. I know at the NAB Center up at Salisbury University, they have a similar space. So I walk back out. You can see there's a lot of space. This building is twice the size of the library in Accomack. Much of the floor print that's available is for meeting spaces. So there we go. So thanks for joining me for this tour. I hope you enjoyed it and it gives you a glimpse of what's to come. We want to thank all the volunteers and donors that have supported this project from the beginning. It's been years in the making and many committed people have dedicated much time and thought and love to this building. We hope that you all will enjoy this and look forward to great years of reading ahead. Thank you and see you soon.